Hello everybody, Ampuflyer. This is my son Alfie, who's got Down syndrome. Hello. And that brings me to this little video. The video is about being disabled and flying. Why is paramotor a good sport to take up if you're disabled? Paramotor, we have two options. Paramotor we have if you fly foot launch, and paramotor we have if you fly trike. I am a double below knee amputee. I'm one of the very few that do this with amputated legs. Now, being an amputee has allowed me to do everything in life normally. It's never restricted me. But limited mobility pilots would suit flying a trike way much more than if they were going to foot launch. The reason being is the unit we lift onto our backs is between, on average, 20 to 30 kilos. Now with a trike you have 3 wheels, which allows you to obviously sit down and relax and learn obviously the right way. That's right, isn't it? And basically you fly just like a foot launch pilot, except that you come in and swoop and you land with 2 wheels and then 1 wheel. We land on 2 legs and run like really crazy. There are positives and negatives to both types of flying if you're disabled. The positive for me is that I can do everything a normal person can do. Just because I'm an amputee doesn't actually change how I am and how I fly. So for me, running's not an issue, and single amputees as well would find it not too difficult, depending, because if you're an above knee amputee, it's a no-go, absolute no-go. However, if you fly with a trike and you have mobility issues, what you're basically doing is taking the hard part away from flying, which is the takeoff and the landing. Paramotor in general needs a license in most countries except America, and I'm sure some other countries. And there's also, like where I live in Thailand, we have Royal Air Sport Association Thailand, and I'm also APPI. I have 2 licenses. But if we do this as an American theme here, the fact is that you can pretty much go and train how you want with paramotor, where you want. Self-train, I don't recommend it. Or you can fly with training. There are lots and lots of reputable instructors out there, some amazing ones. You can look on Para Yelp, like Para Yelp for that as well. But it's just basically you have to look up the pros and cons. I personally don't want to fly a trike because I don't believe that my legs have made me fully disabled yet. I don't mean disabled as in you can't do anything. That is a different situation. My arrogance about my body is that if I can do something, then I'm going to do it. Until I can't physically do it, no more. However, I do own a trike, and I will be learning to fly the trike for when my legs cannot physically take it. But that being said, this is not about me. This is about everybody else that is weighing the question up. Which one is better for them? So you can really assess yourself quite simply. Can you walk mobility wise? Can you run mobility wise? Have you got good balance mobility wise? Can you take pain of landing with your issues, for example back pain or lumbar pain or weak muscles? Can you control the paramotor weight? Remember that weight will be increased when you use a thrust, because you have to push and you have to reject the push. That's only for a short time. It's basically on an engine warm-up, but it's still an issue. So can you do them things? If you can't do, say, 1, maximum 2, I would switch immediately and start considering flying a trike. Why a trike? There are issues with trike flying as well. It's not just about being an easier thing. Actually, flying a trike is way more technical when it comes to taking off and landing. The technical side of it is amazing, and the pilots that fly trikes, they have me in awe. The way that they can control a wing that goes from left to right, and they're starting to rock on their takeoff roll, but they control it. That amazes me. I love it. With us, if we foot launch, we keep running under the wing. You've got 3 wheels that are going forward. You don't get to run under the wing like us. So the trike will start to feel like it's tipping a little bit. So you have to have a bit of a strong stomach for your takeoff roll. Remember, this gets easier. It's not so difficult. So if you cannot do everything mobility-wise or comfortably, don't think about foot launch. It's just not worth it. The pain levels you'll go through are not worth it. I always stick to flying a trike, but the training that you need to go through is quite unique compared to the foot launch, because the like the taxiing, when you get the wing above your head, the way we launch full power on, you can't let the wings surge too much, because what will happen is you'll create a pendulum effect and nosedive into the ground, do too much, and you can turtle on takeoff, which I've seen 3 times now, and this is in one location. So you know, it happens. So the straightforward question is basically that if you don't have full mobility or you suffer with pain, don't bother doing foot launch. Just go onto a trike. If, however, you think that you have the mobility or you can take the pain levels, etc., etc., then you can do it that way. Go with foot launch, or do what I'm doing and go with both. And once again, I don't want to offend anybody. This is not to offend anyone. The way I talk about myself is that I don't believe I am disabled enough right now to put myself in a trike until the time comes when I am fully disabled, where I can't physically run anymore. Then that is where my trike flying will start and my foot launch will end. But as of now, my Downsy son and myself wish you a very good day. Alfie, Sawadee Kap gone. Sawadee Kapได้ไหม Sawadee Kap. This is, I live in Thailand. He's half Thai. Sawadee Kap is goodbye and hello. Thank you. I know it's a boring video. The idea was just to engage you a little bit about trike flying and foot launch. Any questions, put them in the comment section below. What we'll try to do is do a better video. This was just an off-the-cuff video, not much thought gone into it, but it just had me thinking because I was playing with my son. I'm off to go fly in literally 1 hour. There will be a video following very soon. I hope you watch it, hope you like it, subscribe to my channel, ask me many questions. I am trying new camera angles all the time. I'm trying to make better videos, and as I say, peace out from me and my son. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.